All right, everybody. Listen, you know what? Welcome back to Psycho's Platters, episode 208. Yes, always powered by coffee each and every time. I gotta tell you guys, I am so sorry. I've had people email me, I've had people message me, Psycho, what's going on? You've been gone for almost 2 months. It was a combination of things. I think I'm going to just basically, like I said, I'm going to call this episode The Return of Psycho's Platters because that's what it feels like. You'll have to forgive me. I went off and I'm in the corner of my record room. Yeah, it's almost done. Almost, not quite. So, like I said, once I get that record room done, we're going to do the 5th anniversary episode. Yeah, I know. It's going to be, by that time, probably 2 months late. I don't care. We'll just do it that way and make a nice celebration out of it. But let me get to some of the reasoning as to what the delays have all been, all right? When I shot my last one, episode 207, when I did the review for the Greg Allman CD, great album, by the way, and if you haven't seen that episode, go take a look at that one along with some other classic episodes, please. I still am getting the views. I have to apologize. I lost a few subs. I kind of knew that was going to happen, but it is what it is. So I'm hoping to gain some of you guys back, and maybe even new ones, too. But when I shot that last one in late September, the day before my birthday, I went off and I went to go shoot another episode later in the final week of September to discover the laptop wasn't working. That's where I process most of my videos from. When I moved into the facility here, I couldn't find my digital camera, so I was running on the webcam through the Microsoft Windows Movie Maker and the Essentials program. I'm not a computer geek, okay? So the thing is, through an accidental spilling of Coke, not my doing, mind you, and it really, the cup gave out. I saw this thing, but through Sherlock Holmes detective work, I don't know how long she thought I wasn't going to figure it out. It wasn't very long, trust me. And so we were without a laptop. Well, without a laptop, I'm not able to do anything. I ended up, courtesy of one of my kids, they give me a spare computer. Unfortunately, when I tried to pull up Windows Movie Maker on that computer, I discovered to my shock that Windows Movie Maker stopped being part of the Microsoft Essentials in January of this year, which kind of pissed me off. So I'm going to ask you something, any of you techies out there. I want to do some of my episodes through the webcam of my laptop. I don't always want to do it with the digital camera, which, by the way, yesterday, literally, I found this digital camera. That's how Psycho's back in business, okay? So we ended up getting a new laptop. Nothing fancy. I mean, it does the job. But because of that 2017 in January, no Windows Movie Maker, what free program that is similar to Windows Movie Maker can I download on this computer? Like I said, it's not a fancy computer. It's got to be something that doesn't take up a lot of space. If anybody's got any recommendations, please put them down in the box below. So needless to say, I just told you, through busted computer, yes, I had some health concerns, nothing too major on a scale of 1 to 10, probably 5 and 6. I have got such a backlog of stuff, but I wanted to at least go off and show you some things, instead of just me yapping about what happened. I picked up some books. I have got a T-shirt I'm going to show you. By the way, the T-shirt I have today, if you could see it, it says Sammy Hagar and Vic Johnson acoustically brewed. 2014. This shirt. I managed to find this along with another one, which I'll show in another video. It was back when Sammy, Vic Johnson, who was a guitarist in the Bus Boys. Do you remember the Bus Boys? Let's go, American worker. I know, I suck at singing. So he came from that band. So you got Sammy, Vic Johnson, Michael Anthony, of course. You know where he's from, good old VH, and Jason Bonham on drums. They went around and toured for a little while. So this is one of those shirts. There's no tour dates on the back. It just says Acoustically Brewed. So, you know what? I'll show you this other t-shirt I picked up for 50 cents. Doesn't fit me, though. Psycho's kind of gained a little weight since last time. But it is original. It is a Def Leppard Slang Tour shirt from '96. Yeah, I could not believe that I found, for 50 cents, this awesome shirt. I ended up grabbing, I grabbed a couple 50-cent t-shirts. I'll wear another one. I found a nude shirt from '99. I'm going to end up showing that eventually here. Also, you know what? Do you guys, are you guys Kiss fans? Are any of you out there Kiss fans? Are any of you guys out there guitar pick collectors? You know what? I'm going to go off and I'm going to show you something that's going to satisfy both of you. This is courtesy of a newer friend here in town. I'm going to give him a shout out because I said I would. Ken Withers. You know what? Ken and his girlfriend, very good people. Very nice people. Vinyl junkies too. And Kiss fans. And you know what? I'll mention more about this in greater detail, but Kiss came through. And it was the day after my birthday in late September. Kiss came through and played 5 minutes from where I live. And if I remember correctly, it now holds the biggest attendance record for that venue. It was an outdoor venue. And this is the first time I saw them since 2000. Since the original 4, the farewell tour. You know what? They were damn good. They were damn good. Go catch them. Go check them out while you can. Now, I don't know if they're going to be touring anymore after the Kiss Cruise, because that's where they're on right now, at least as of my filming this. The Kiss Cruise is about ready to wrap up. 2018, most of it anyway, is basically going to be a Gene Simmons solo promo tour, we'll call it, for his Vault box set. So anyways, very, very nice, though. He was able to secure me some picks from the gig here we just had, actually. This here, you know, it says Kiss World 2017. This is Paul, you know, Paul pick. And we have a yeah, I was right. Somehow, what is... Oh, that's last year. Okay. And, I'm sorry. And also a Gene pick from this tour. And also he gave me some 2016 Freedom to Rock picks from the last year's tour. This one, of course, a Tommy pick. And another Paul pick from 2016. And then from the Kiss Cruise from last cruise, he got me a Kiss Cruise 6 pick. And Sixth Man, which I kind of like that too. Between you and me, you know, I always will have, my heart will always be with the original 4 members, but everybody that's been in Kiss has been attached to that legacy. And the musicality, yeah, I'm going to use a fancy dollar word. The musicality of the tour this year, excellent. Seriously. I know some people were going off and saying that Paul's voice, you know, sometimes would give out. Not on the gig I was at. No. It was really, really good. It was a typical standard set list. I think the only thing they changed out of it was they played Say Yeah from Sonic Boom. And I'm not going to lie, that was the only clunker. I liked everything else. They could have replaced it, I think, with something else. But that I get it. They wanted to put something that was... you know, I think from this lineup, I would have rather wanted to hear Hell or Hallelujah or maybe some of the Monster tracks, because I like Monster better than Sonic Boom, but that's just my opinion. All right, so that's the Kiss stuff. So I thank Ken Withers for that. Hopefully, I'm going to talk to him. We're thinking about, you know, I brought this up to him before. We may end up doing at least a show together, one episode of something together, like I do with Doug Fields. which those will be coming maybe after the holidays. I think Doug and I will do another one. So I found this here too, Beatles fans, A Ballad of John and Yoko. This is all of the Rolling Stone interviews compiled. This came out in 1982. As you can see, I'm just about done reading it. Really, actually, interesting read, honestly. I was very surprised. This one here I picked up for $1.50. The Soundtrack of My Life, Clive Davis. Now, yeah, I know, Clive Davis, big label, big wig, early 70s, Columbia. Of course, he ran that, and then when he was released from that label, we'll just say released, he would go to form Arista, which of course had a lot of excellent people on that label too. So let's see if I can show you a picture, just a little picture here of something from him. How about this? Introducing Whitney Houston to the world, Merv Griffin Show, 1983. Yeah. He introduced Whitney to the world in 83. So can't wait to read this. I haven't gotten to that yet. Also, I did finally find the copy that I had around here. Vince Neil, Tequilas and Tattoos. Tattoos and Tequila. I'm tired. And I haven't read this yet. Another thing, I guess, from what I heard was that none of the members of Motley Crue pretty much talk to each other. That's kind of sad in a way. But, you know, with the whole Mick Mars solo album possibly coming out, it'd be really, really nice. Here's some pictures here. Yeah, that's right. Hang on a second, you. See, that's why I closed the door to the outer office so nobody would waltz on in here. But you know what? For free cookies. Free cookies.
Sorry about that, man. I thought you were on the phone.
That's okay.
I'll be back. I gotta go talk to Otto.
I never edit any of this stuff, and now you get to see me eat cookies courtesy of McManus. Yeah.
I'll be back in a little bit, Paul.
Right. See, I can't win. No matter where I try to film one of these, somebody gets me. Chocolate chip, by the way, damn good. So, also, new subs. Let's go to new subs, because that's all pretty much the new stuff I'm going to have for this episode. I didn't want to leave you hanging. So these are some of the new subs that I picked up. Like I said, I know I lost a few, and I apologize about that, but hopefully we're back up and running. I hope I can get these said right. Armando Beteta, Anton Kachuk, Clint Watson, T.E. Johnson, Miss Barb, Simon Taylor, Juan Gonzalez, 13 Axtela, and Greg Hidinsky. Hope I got that right. Thank you all for subbing to Psycho's Platters, and believe you me, I hope not to be gone again for 2 months. Sheesh, ridiculous. Wax Museum with Ronnie Dark and Night Owl Lounge with Mike Adams, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard for Wax, 9 to 10 for Mike and his Night Owl Lounge show. And then there's Wallflower Hour too, 10 to 11 p. Central Standard, all on WVOA Radio. Go like each one of the Facebook pages. Go listen to it on Uber stations. That's how I usually listen to it. Excellent shows, excellent on those. Ronnie, Mike, everyone there knows what they're doing. And you know what? I'm going to ask you something. If you listen to this show, or any of those shows, would you contribute? Would you give a little to them? I'm not asking for any contributions yet. I know you're going, what? That's maybe next year we'll talk about this. But for them, if you've got a few bucks, this is to keep. This is for airtime. This is for strict airtime. You know, go send a message through the Facebook pages. I'm serious. Wax Museum with Ronnie Dark, Night Owl Lounge with Mike Adams, Wallflower Hour. Send a few bucks if you've got some spare. It's all going to go to a good cause to keep kick-ass great music on the air. Man, I'm tired here. Thrifty Collectors, Thrifty Music Collectors, Tim Smith and Company. Always a pleasure. He just got done doing a video, actually, and I watched it. Had some interesting LP finds out of that. And let's see here. Shindig. Yeah, Shindig. Best damn English rock magazine, period. Now, I know you're going, well, wait a minute. This ain't the current issue, but it's got the Stones on it. This was the issue prior. Really interesting article on Satanic Majesty's request, the, in my opinion, overlooked 1967 Stones Psych gem. Yes. Their answer to Sgt. Pepper for Beatles? Yeah, I really do think so. It's definitely different. It was scoffed at for years when it came out, but then people go, oh, well, you know what? I've thought at least for 10, 15 years now since I tripped on that album that I thought it was actually pretty damn good. So people are finally coming around to it. But this was the main one on this, and of course they were talking about Captain Beefheart and P.P. Arnold, who was popular in England. They found a lost 1970 album with Barry Gibb, Eric Clapton, and Caleb Quaye from Elton John's band are all on that. But that was last issue. This one here is the one I picked up yesterday. I can't wait to read this one. This is the early, they're talking about, of course, Black Sabbath on the cover. Oh, early Black Sabbath this is going to be. Along with the Trogs, Brian Eno, Pearls Before Swine, Flaming Groovies, Janissae, and all cool stuff. Shindig, the best damn English rock magazine. Period. Yes. Link Ray on the back too. They're doing reissue programs for Link. Yes. Another overlooked musician. So alright guys, I know I've been yapping for very long. You know, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next per se. I do have a bunch of backlog of things for you. 45s, albums, t-shirts. I found concert shirts. You know what? Why don't you do me a favor in the comments? Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Hang on a minute. This site found when I was moving around. I think you guys would get a kick out of this. In 2005, I acquired, courtesy of the Foreigner merch booth. I bought it in Woodstock, 2005, when they came to the Greenwood Airport near Woodstock, Illinois. Jason Bonham, of course, was playing drums. I got this. This was, excuse me, this was a used drumhead. Yeah, a used Remo drumhead that Jason Bonham signed. And of course it says best wishes. Bonham, Foreigner, 2005, and puts his father's Zeppelin logo, the 3 circles, on it. I have got, this is like one of my favorite things. I also ended up getting a signed Mick Jones CD too. I'm so glad though that Foreigner classic lineup is going to end up doing some more dates, I'm told, in the future. And they keep talking about some new music, even if it's just a couple songs. I think that would be totally awesome for its 40th anniversary. But I've always liked Jason Bonham's drumming work, and that 2005 tour was excellent. If you'd like to hear what I'm talking about, if I remember correctly, the extended version CD line that they do for different bands, go dig that up. There's 2 different extended version lines for Foreigner. The one you're going to want is the 2000, oh man, I think it's 2004, 2005, the Vegas shows that they recorded. Those were damn good. That is a best bang for $5 that I've seen on a live CD in quite a while. So, I know there's some people I probably forgot to mention here, and I apologize. It's just I'm not all here. But I'm just glad to be back on the air, okay? I love you guys. Like and sub to Psycho's Platters. There's going to be more fun coming along the way, especially into 2018. So take care. God bless. Rock on. And you know what? Just keep rocking. That's what it is.